Noah Langston adjusted his baseball cap as he entered the Chicky Pop restaurant in Houston's East Side. The founder and CEO of the national fast food chain had built it from a single food truck into a billion-dollar operation with over 500 locations. But this franchise had been showing troubling numbers for months. "Just a six-piece nugget meal with fries, please," Noah said casually. The teenager behind the counter barely looked up, punching in the order without enthusiasm. No smile. No. "Thank you for choosing Chicky Pop," the greeting that was supposed to be standard. Strike one. The dining area was half empty despite the lunch rush. Noah chose a corner booth to observe while remaining inconspicuous in jeans and a plain t-shirt. No one would recognize the 53-year-old man with stubble as the polished executive whose portrait hung at headquarters. When his order arrived, Noah opened the box and studied the golden brown nuggets. He took a bite. His taste buds immediately sent alarm signals. The texture was wrong, too spongy with an artificial aftertaste. After 20 years of perfecting his recipe, Noah could identify his product blindfolded. This wasn't it. He lifted the paper tray from the box. Underneath was a packaging slip from an unfamiliar supplier, Value Poultry Distribution. Chicky Pop had exactly 2 authorized suppliers nationwide. This wasn't one of them. Using unauthorized suppliers was grounds for immediate termination of the franchise agreement. Noah called the restaurant. "This is Noah Langston. I'd like to speak with Renee Polson immediately." He watched the franchise manager's face pale as she took the phone, then joined him at his table. "Sit down, Renee. We need to talk about Value Poultry Distribution and why you're serving their product instead of mine," Noah said. Activating his voice recorder, Renee's hands trembled. "Mr. Langston, there must be some misunderstanding. We've made no changes to our recipes or suppliers." Noah tapped the packaging slip. "Then explain this. I just ate one of those nuggets. I created that recipe. I know when someone's serving an imitation." Her excuses shifted from supply chain issues to computer glitches to misunderstandings with delivery drivers. "Show me your supply logs for the past 3 months," Noah demanded. "They're being updated. I can have them tomorrow." Noah leaned back, studying her. "I'm taking these for testing. If there's something you want to tell me before those results come back, now's your chance." "We maintain Chicky Pop standards here," Renee said with defiance. Noah stood. "I'm installing a quality assurance team starting tomorrow morning. I built this company from nothing, Miss Polson. Every restaurant carries my family name and my mother's recipe. I don't take that lightly." Laboratory results confirmed it. Completely different products with inferior quality chicken and 40% more filler. His VP Alicia discovered that Renee's brother-in-law owned Value Poultry Distribution and a poultry processing plant that had lost its FDA certification for health violations. It wasn't a mistake, it was deliberate fraud. Noah returned the next morning disguised as a corporate inspector with clipboard and fake glasses. Accessing their computer system, he found 2 sets of books. Official records showed normal orders from authorized suppliers, but actual deliveries came from Value Poultry at significantly lower costs. The difference, nearly 40% of food costs, was being pocketed. "They're keeping 2 sets of books," Noah whispered to Alicia through his earpiece. Alicia's response chilled him. "Value Poultry isn't just supplying this location. I've found connections to 5 other Chicky Pop franchises in Houston." Employee interviews revealed a disturbing pattern. A young worker named Tasha told him about plain boxes instead of Chicky Pop packaging, mysterious non-disclosure agreements, and an employee who was fired for calling the corporate hotline about quality concerns. Dion, a senior cook, confirmed that complaints had been sent with photos and emails, but nothing ever happened. Noah discovered why. Renee had admin access to intercept and delete complaints before they reached headquarters. By afternoon, the full picture emerged. 12 Chicky Pop franchises across Texas were involved, siphoning an estimated $1.2 million while serving substandard, potentially dangerous, food from a facility that couldn't pass basic health inspections. "It's time," Noah told Alicia. "Bring in the team." 3 SUVs arrived with legal counsel, security officers, and forensic accountants. Simultaneous operations launched at all 12 locations. "I'm Noah Langston, founder and CEO of Chicky Pop," he announced to the assembled staff. "For months, this location has been serving counterfeit products. Many of you suspected something was wrong. Some tried to report it and were silenced. Today that ends." In the conference room, Noah confronted Renee with the evidence: falsified invoices, intercepted complaints, bank transfers to shell companies. Assets were frozen. The FDA had been notified. Police were executing search warrants. You don't understand. Renee burst out despite her lawyer's warnings. The pandemic crushed us. Supply costs doubled overnight. Corporate wouldn't help. Noah slid the laboratory report across the table. You served chicken with excessive fillers and preservatives not approved for food use. Batches processed in a facility that lost FDA certification. You didn't just compromise quality. You put people at risk. By evening, all 12 locations were secured. Noah addressed the remaining employees with brutal honesty. I owe you an apology. Our systems failed you. Your concerns were silenced. That's on me. We rebuild better than before. He promoted Dion, the cook who had tried to do the right thing, to interim manager. You're the kind of person this company was built on. Someone with integrity. 3 months later, Noah stood in the renovated Houston Chicky Pop sunlight, streamed through new windows. Part of his transparency initiative. Orders are up 30% from pre-scandal numbers, Dion reported, now wearing the manager uniform. The sentencing came down. Renee got 8 years, her brother-in-law 12, others between 3 and 6 years. Full restitution to Chicky Pop that evening. Noah gathered the staff. 6 months ago, this location was at the center of fraud that threatened everything Chicky Pop stands for. Today, you've made it our flagship, a model for every restaurant in the chain. He unveiled a plaque honoring those who had spoken up when things were wrong. Quality wasn't just about having good recipes. It was about making sure everyone in the company shared the same values. Noah had protected what was his, rebuilding trust one chicken nugget at a time.